We're going to go over here first. Definitely. Because we want to grab this loot from all these encounters. 136 gold worth of stuff. Just double check I've not missed out on anything good. Good stuff. Sell. Oh, good stuff. We already grabbed the side quest from here, if I remember correctly. Just double check. We did. Okay. Now we're going to make our way over here. To the Gravekeeper's Cask. Hell yeah.
Lord Karen.
Ah, deputies.
I see you found some nice, shiny loot.
So, have you brought us the head of a Sorak?
One head, slightly damaged.
Marike preserve us. I'm sorry I asked.
At least it's dead. You should have seen it alive.
I can only imagine.
When's the next council meeting?
When? But now, of course. The rumor of your return has already reached the palace. They're waiting for you.
They are?
Well, more for this. But come on.
Now there's a trophy. And by the way, who's crazy now?
He's got a point.
We're right, you were right, and we were wrong. They do exist. Happy now?
Kid, I've seen more than anyone in this town, yet nobody seems to believe me.
Maybe it's a curse.
The curse of being surrounded by idiots.
If you don't mind, Merton, we have business to attend to.
Right. Say hello to the old lady for me, Karen.
Who is this guy again?
Arwen Merton. He used to be a legend. The first scavenger, they say. But now, well, you can see for yourself.
Who's this old lady?
Just ignore him. Let's go.
Your thoughts, Dean Fasek?
Well, it looks very much as the scriptures describe. Well then, it seems we have a problem.
It's a disaster. We all know what the Sora Akat did on Tirmar.
There's something else.
What?
A crown?
Interesting. Very nice find.
We don't want to sell it.
Why not? You know we pay well.
We want to keep it.
I'd like to take a look at it, though.
Come on, let them take a look.
Thank you.
Any ideas?
It's quite massive. Clearly imperial in style.
These ruins remind me of the Imperial Schools of Magic.
I have a spell I'd like to cast on this.
My lords, this deputy is clearly unwell.
What?
No, Big D. No. Big D went down. Damn it. Okay.
What happened?
You passed out.
Where are we?
The Temple of Einar. Marshal Beric Sunblaze himself invited us to stay here. We certainly made an impression on the council. They believe you're attuned to the crown, that you can't be separated from it.
What? So it is cursed?
They're not sure. All these big brains and they're stumped. They cast spells on the crown, on you.
Between that and the Soraks, we caused quite a fuss out there. They'll reconvene the council when you're ready. But trust me, there's a lot of people who want to talk to you first.
Of course there are. Who wouldn't want to talk to Big D? He's a great guy. Now, many of you are probably wondering what Big D stands for. I know many of you are probably actually sat there thinking that it's some kind of sexual
Lord
innuendo.
Sunrise,
It's not.
thank you for your hospitality.
It's the least we can do for the deputies who proved that there are still Sorax on Solasta. You've proved we cannot relax our vigilance. Did you find anything else that could help us track them?
There was a parchment.
If you find it, send for the char.
You can read that?
That last word, it's not Tamarian. It's in the Sorakath tongue.
I knew it!
It means general. You were wise to run.
Also the fanatics we fought near that old tower. They all had this tattoo on their arm.
It seems to support the idea that they were working for the Sorax under duress.
Indeed.
It is indeed one of their ways. Now this is the A of Erevad.
Can you enlighten us?
Between the myth and what we've seen, it's confusing.
Of course. We paladins and clerics of Einar are the guardians of these memories. Our ancestors fought the war against the Sorakath. Their god, Sortar, gave them dark powers of treachery, mind-reading, and shape-changing. They infiltrated the human society, corrupted the hearts of men. At some point, everyone was suspected to be a Sorak in disguise. Distrust broke humanity. Sortar had won. He corrupted even Erevad, god of the Inquisitors. The gods themselves decided to run away from Tirmar. They opened the rift for the humans to escape to Solasta. Many of them didn't make it. It was a tragedy. At the site of the rift, thousands of Sorak tried to cross. Sortar himself tried. The rift was closed in a gigantic blast. Our kings and heroes, Manicalan's masters of magic, were all wiped out. So, how could Sorax have survived, escaped, and then thrived on Solasta? I suppose that's another one of their tricks. But for those who had survived the war, the Exodus, it was paramount to stay vigilant, to keep the memory alive. The memory of what Sorax were, what they could do, so that if one day they were to return, we'd be ready. I'm sorry to say, after 1,000 years, only a few of us remain. Now, most people believe Sorax are a mere legend. But you brought us proof. The Sorax are not extinct.
Imagine being one of these people that knows all about the Sorax, right? Happened over thousands of years ago, right? And you're one of these descendants and you're tasked with keeping the peace or remembering the Sorax and reminding people that they're a threat, they could return. And for generation after generation have sat there waiting for these Sorax to return. Just for them to not return and have everybody think they're crazy. Imagine how annoying that would be. And anyway, as I was saying before the dialogue started, the big D and little d, the D stands for Daisuke, which means great or impressive help. That was basically, I actually have a furbolg called Big D, who's a moon druid when I play actual D&D, and basically he's a big help. He helps people, that's what he does. He's a kind-hearted, gentle giant. He's got the mind of a child, he's a bit daft, but, you know, his heart's in the right place. I wanted like a giant, big character who's just like, he's so gentle though. Despite him being a giant, you know, you'd think that, you know, he's, you know, some big threat or something like that. He's actually just really kind-hearted and soft-hearted. He's not very smart, but he is wise when it comes to fighting, which is a funny dynamic and concept to actually try and play in D&D. To be dumb but wise, meaning that tactically in combat, he makes wise decisions. But outside of combat, if you wanted him to take an intelligence test, he would probably fail it. Don't ask why. But I really like that concept. So that's what the D stands for with Lil D and Big D. But anyway, why do people follow
How
these
do they get
Sorax?
people to worship them?
They get into people's minds, learn their darkest secrets, their fears, their shameful desires. With that, they can blackmail, corrupt, and finally, recruit. It's much easier for them than to duplicate, and very efficient.
We fought different ones. Do you know more?
The bulk of their army are foot soldiers with poisoned spines. They breed a caste of albino priests able to cast spells. Some of them are deadly assassins, invisible, venomous. Others are giant brutes. The scriptures talk of elite warriors, anti-paladins, the Shikath.
I see. Are there different Sorax?
We fought different ones. Do you know more?
The bulk of their army are foot soldiers with poisoned spines. They breed a caste of albino priests able to cast spells.
Which we fought.
Some of
that
them
could fly.
are deadly assassins, invisible.
Not fought those
venomous.
yet.
Others are giant brutes. The scriptures talk of elite warriors, anti-paladins, the Shikath.
Wait, I already asked that question. It's just because it was lit up normally like that. I thought we hadn't asked it.
Can they really impersonate people?
It's
That was
been
a fail
proven,
on my part.
though it's a long process. They used to kidnap a target, study it for weeks, sometimes months. One of their chosen ones would transform into a perfect duplicate. Upon death, they would return to their original form.
Okay, we know enough, Lil.
Well, that's all very scary. But thanks, it's going to help us.
It is
You're
indeed.
welcome, deputies. If you find anything else connected to the Sor Akath or their allies, bring it to the temple. Talk to Chaplain Dellen Lark. You will be well rewarded. Whenever you're ready, the council will meet again.
Chaplain Dellen Lark. See, what would have happened? Because when it came to the Sorak Ket, there was a symbol on it which signified it was a quest item. What if I'd have dropped that letter? Is it what gave me the knowledge in the bestiary or something? Like, if I didn't have that, would I have not gotten it? Can't speak to that priest of Einar. If we begin running through here, are people going to start speaking to us?
It's an honor, deputies.
It is an honor
Who are you?
indeed.
My name is Maddie Greenisle. I work for the Tower of Knowledge. I'm just a junior aide in the council, but if you ever need to contact my superiors without going through official channels, just see me at the tower, downtown.
Why the sudden interest in us?
You proved yourselves in the Badlands. Now, we in the Tower of Knowledge value skilled adventurers. If you find anything of historical value, we'll pay well.
Very well.
You know, if things go well, we might share some of our own secrets.
All right, we'll think about it.
Indeed we will. We will think about it. Hell yeah. Let's move on.
Can I ask for a minute of your time, deputies?
We're in kind of a hurry.
I know. I won't delay you long. My name is Headland Shorespell. I represent the Arcaneum.
And the Arcaneum belongs to the New Empire. Do you really want to be seen talking to us?
My business is magic, not politics. And no, I have no quarrel with you. You may not see us Imperials as friends, but we take the Council very seriously. We are particularly interested in anything from the Old Empire that you might find in the Badlands. Anything from the Manakellen era Arcaneum. Even more so. Oh, of course, we'd pay you handsomely for this crown, although I know that's not possible.
You're smarter than you look.
Also quite indifferent to mockery. Anyway, we have an unrivaled trove of magical and other knowledge. Think it's over. You can find me at the Gravekeep's Cask.
Really? Not at the embassy?
What can I say? I love Martel's beer, even though it tastes like donkey piss.
What? How did he...
That was our joke, the first day we met. Was he spying on us?
Maybe he just agrees about the taste.
Maybe he does. You know? Okay, let's move on. Now, we do want to get our reputation up with the Arcaneum as much as possible, as that allows us to buy, like, primed items, as well as some other stuff, which would be big for enchantments. Later on, of course. But that's neither here nor there currently at the moment. But we do want to get more faction reputation up with a bunch of these places. We got a bunch of items to do so already.
Would you have a moment, deputies?
All right, but make it quick.
I'll do my best. I am Joyel Foxeye, from the Circle of Denantar.
The same magic school where the princess studies.
Exactly.
Is she a good student? A powerful wizard?
That's not for me to say. And you seemed to be in a rush?
Fine.
I just want you to know that our Grand Master Edvan Denantar has noticed you.
I see.
He talked a lot, for sure.
He's a man of great authority. He'd like you to know that our doors are open to you if you'd care to visit us. You can find me at Sunblaze Court.
Interested in Badlands treasures, I suppose, like everyone else.
Well, if you ever come across old spellbooks or spell scrolls, we'd love to see them. In return, we have the largest collection of spells and potion recipes you could ever hope to see.
More than the Arcaneum.
They would disagree, but yes. Now, if you were to prefer feeding the New Empire's wizards with more magical knowledge than the Principality, that would be a troubling choice to many on the Council.
Neutrality means we don't treat you any differently than we treat them.
Of course, neutrality is the rule. Good day to you, deputies.
Reputation with the Circle of Denantar. Very good. Okay, next up we will go to speak with Annie.
Clear skies, my friends.
Clear skies.
Do you know Arwin Merton, the so-called first scavenger?
Of course.
That's it?
Merton. It's a painful topic for me. I'd rather not talk about him.
Fair enough.
I see. Oh, Merton. Mind if we have a word?
Look who's here. The Sorak hunters themselves.
Indeed.
It's Merton, right? Arwin Merton.
Damn right.
First scavenger? Where does that come from?
Long story, kid. Short version. When we started crossing the marches to the Badlands, I was one of the first. Now, I'm just the ugliest one left standing.
What should we know about the Badlands? Any advice?
Bring a good cleric with good healing spells. You'll need them.
You're a legend. Why do you seem so sour?
Sour?
Seems legit.
It's this ale that's sour. That's all. The High and Mighty Council. Paying clueless kids like you to go and get killed in the Badlands. But they're not asking good old Arwin. No. Go figure. It's because I got them figured out.
Figured out how?
The Legacy Council is full of it. Acting all united and lovey-dovey while they plot to rob each other. Wouldn't surprise me if some of them were even Soraks in disguise. You know they can shapeshift.
Okay.
Hey, I was right about them hiding in the Badlands, wasn't I?
Yep, he was, to be fair. Okay, a journal. Let's have a look. Alan Merton, maybe someone would come up if you really did used to be famous. Search the Goblin Caves, get the Historic Relic, of course. Turn to the Council and complete your report. I do smell food, so my food will be ready soon. One thing we're going to do in the meantime, real quick, before we go anywhere, is we're going to store some stuff inside of this chest because, yeah. So I'll be back once I've sorted all that out. Hello guys, Messenger of Death here. We're back once again with some more Solasta Crown and the Magister. Now, last time we got back with the crown, and we had a bit of a mishap where Dee passed out because On me. He's attuned to it, it seems. And they can't seem to be able to separate them. But today we will continue on. I am going to get some grinding done today, some stuff done today. Definitely. I feel like we definitely need it. That's for sure.
Greetings, Sorak Slayers.
Hello.
Greetings.
I am Halman Summer of the Guild of Antiquarians.
Is
I'm
that
instructed
so?
to invite you to visit us at the Embassy of the Snow Alliance.
You're based at an embassy? I thought the council was neutral.
We don't have a house of our own in Kaya Kiflin, unlike the Tower of Knowledge. How about that for neutrality? Anyway, we'd be interested in any antiquities you might bring back. We pay very well, even for things you might think are worthless.
Like the scavengers.
The scavengers? Well, they'd sell an antique emperor's sword for its metal value, but we can offer more than gold. Antique magical items, for instance. You'll never find their like elsewhere.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invitation.
Okay. Very
Honourable
nice.
council members, please take your seats.
Ah, our crown bearer is up again.
Lord Danantar has the floor.
Thank you. I have confirmed that our deputy is indeed magically attuned to the crown. It is an uncommonly powerful attunement, unlike anything I've seen. I strongly recommend against forcing a separation.
Chancellor Gorm's daughter?
With the Council's permission, I'd like to try a little experiment. I have here the gem that Captain Merrin recovered recently.
Is that
I have
so?
reason to believe that it might be
Huzzah!
as I suspected. It belongs to the crown.
What have you done?
Commander, take Her Royal Highness to safety.
No, wait.
Ooh. Fun times, fun times. Okay. Huzzah! Good stuff. Okay. So, it is impossible to win this fight. When I say impossible, I mean impossible to win this fight. There's not much I can really do about it. Right. Pardon me. We are going to cast Shield of Faith on ourselves. The +2 AC. We are going to run in and take care of this saboteur. If we can. Attack again. The saboteur. Very good stuff. And then attack again, the saboteur. Very good, very good. Okay, and then we're going to run back here. I'm going to end our turn. Now, the problem is, they have really high hits. And are a massive pain in the backside. As they deal lots of damage. These big guys. And at the end of every turn, a new guy shows up, which is fun. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna have this guy disengage and go over here. The reason being is because we want to make it so that we're okay with taking hits a bit more. We don't have the option to take the dodge action right now, but what we can do is... oh no, we can't actually. I can't heal this turn. Okay. By standing here, there's less ways they can get to me. So, basically less of them to attack me at one time. Now, this guy is just, yeah, he's just going to mess me up. There's nothing I can do about it. The thing is, we don't want to die, though. Okay, good stuff. You stay there. Ow. I lost my shield by faith. This might actually be a loss, because unfortunately we just got unlucky right away. They were just getting so many big hits right at the start. So this may actually just be a straight up game over. For us, unfortunately. Heal, 23 points. We will attack, I guess. This guy. We have a high chance of killing him, potentially. That's all I can really do this turn. I just gotta hope they miss. Yeah, they're just hitting me every single time. So, this is unfortunately a loss. The dice gods were not in our favour this time, I'm afraid. I don't remember how many rounds I have to survive for, but it's not happening. Luckily we avoided that. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's over. Restart from this side. There's not much I can do. It's completely RNG whether you win this fight, because you can't actually kill them all. You just have to survive a certain amount of rounds, and unfortunately that time we just got pure bad luck, basically. And yeah, because of the pure bad luck, not much we could do. So instead, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to retreat into the corner. And I'm immediately going to take the... I'm going to cast a spell on myself, actually. To increase my AC again. This time. Boom. Okay. Then I'm going to take the dodge action over here, and then my turn. By running into this corner right here, there's only limited spaces that can get to me, so I can only have 3 of them attacking me at any one time. Well, actually 4, because, you know, more than that if they use range attacks. But in terms of melee, which is their strong suit, less of them can attack me in melee range. That means they have to rely on their weaker moves, which are ranged. We'll do that tactic. I feel that's just the best thing we can really do. Yep. Very nice. It's working. It's paying off. Aha. Hey, look, let's go. Like I said, completely RNG whether you win or lose, unfortunately. But being here means it's a lot harder for them to get to me. We will attack again. They're dead. Okay. Then we will attack the warrior. And we will end turn. Yeah, he just practically hits you every single time regardless. Because he has like plus 16 and ridiculous amount. So, not much you can really do about it. Yeah. I'm gonna keep doing that. He tries to cast blindness on me, but that's fine. Yeah, this cheese trick is definitely gonna work. Again, bonus action. Oh, we still have our Shield of Faith. Okay, take the dodge action. And turn. And just stay alive, that's all we gotta do. It says defend the mages where you're alive, but not much you can really do with this many enemies, so just hide. I hide and we have a good chance of making it through. That's strategy, baby. Strategy. Refought it. After the first mistake going behind the pillar, I was just like, I should have gone into the corner, because then this happens. There's like a you know, congestion. They can't get to me off of them. So there's less of them to attack me, and then I just dodge. And round after round passes, and we win. Oh dear. The haste gets 2 attacks. Okay. Right. There it is. We survived. Look at that strategy. Quick thinking. Big brain energy. Right there. Big brain. Got a massive brain thinking of that. Just right on the fly. Just like straight away. Just like, yeah, I'm just going to run in the corner. I'd be even bigger brained if I would have done that the first time. But no. I thought, you know, I'll try and... you know, make it a bit more interesting rather than just sitting in the corner and cower. But hey, you know, it didn't exactly go well. It just get lucky as well.
Are you going to faint again?
I just had a vision, I guess it was.
I just had a vision.
What? A vision? In an instant?
I was fighting Sorax. But I wasn't myself.
Then who were you?
A paladin. Powerful. From Tiamat.
That is unsettling. Let the Crown Bearer and the other deputies follow that quest. Find the other gems if you can, but keep us informed. In the meantime, we will formulate a response to the Sorax.
Good stuff.
Let's vote. Delegates, do you agree?
Aye. Your Royal Highness?
Oh, pardon me. Yes, I concur.
To which proposition, Your Highness?
I mean, they should go and find the diamonds, the gems.
So, resolved. Let it be recorded. Thank you, honored delegates. The council is now in recess.
Nice.
What was that? You had a vision?
I can't explain. I just feel it. Anyway, we have a new mission.
All right, then. So where are we going, Crown Bearer?
I think the Crown knows.
Very well.